Hi everyone, yeah, this is Santosh, and I thought of delivering some methodologies that can be helping for all the software developers or software personals to deliver their software in a smooth fashion. See, why do we require these methodologies? Can't we work without these methodologies? Have we asked this particular question ever? So, if you ask this particular question, you will get the relative answers. So, what are these methodologies? See, in a classroom, if I give a task to 70 children to draw a picture of their own, so everyone will draw the picture in their own perspective and it will be random in nature. But if you ask them to draw a picture by giving certain rules to them, that they have to draw in this way, or they have to draw the diagram or draw the picture by just seeing the picture which is there on the screen, or else I can give instructions like you have to draw it in this amount of time. So if I am going to prescribe such guidelines, they will be doing the same task in a different way. So that is called methodology. If we are not going to give some instructions to the people, if we are not going to set some expectations with the people, they will be doing their work in their own fashion, and that will impact the project. See, every project is aligned with cost and the effort. That is nothing but your time. So, client or the customer will be expecting the things to be done by some amount of time, and also they will be expecting the things to be done with minimal amount of cost. So these are the two factors which influences any project that you are going to do as part of software. Not only software, this can be applicable for any industry. So when it comes to software, there are two different kinds of methodologies. One is waterfall methodology, second one is agile methodology. As part of our training series, we will be concentrating mostly on agile methodology and the frameworks associated with agile methodology, and we will be concentrating more on one particular framework which is more popular in the current IT world, which is known as Scrum framework, which is based out of agile methodology. So this series definitely will help you to enhance your knowledge if you are already having some knowledge on agile methodologies and how to work on agile methodologies, or this can be helpful for the people who are just starting their career in IT and they want to understand what is an agile methodology, how to implement the same as part of their projects, what I need to do when I want to implement the agile methodology. So these are some aspects which I will be touching in as part of this series. So this is a huge lengthy information, so I will try to break this information into different sessions. So as part of this first session, we will just go through what is agile and different principles associated with agile, and we will go through the agile manifesto. Remaining aspects like Scrum framework, certification, we will touch base in the later sessions. Okay, let's not delay, we will just move forward and go with the first slide. Introduction to agile. As I mentioned, agile is a methodology. It is a clear-cut methodology which provides some principles and values for software development. So because of this, they will be able to collaborate with each other. Customer will get satisfied. There will be continuous improvement that needs to be implemented as part of your deliverables. So there are some of set of principles or values that are associated with the agile. Agile is nothing but a way of working, how you need to do the work. So it mainly prioritizes iterative development. So generally people will be working in different teams, and these teams are cross-functional teams. So what is meant by cross-functional? Cross-functional in the sense it involves people from different areas. One team may be having one business analyst, one solution designer, one developer, and one QA. So where people from different areas are available, these kind of teams are known as cross-functional teams. So agile is nothing but it involves iterative development. So you are going to deliver, I will give you an example for the same. So if a customer asks me to develop a web page to take the orders from the customer, so I'm not going to develop all the functionalities at one point of time. That can be done using waterfall methodology, but coming to Agile, we will not be developing all the functionalities that will be involved in the web page in the first shot. We will be delivering few functionalities first, and we will be taking feedback from the customer, and based on his feedback we will try to implement the same feedback and also include some more functionalities in the next iteration. So it's basically iteration which will be happening in loop until the customer is available with the full solution. So this is Agile structure or Agile way of working, where we will be delivering the customer the solution in different slots or different sprints. What are different principles of Agile Manifesto? So Agile Manifesto has been created in the year of 2001 by some group of software developers. There are 4 key values, core values of Agile Manifesto: individuals and interactions over process and tools. If you take waterfall methodology, they more prefer on processes and tools. They will never touch base with the customers. But Agile suggests us to touch base with the customers. More interaction, less processes and tools. They will not believe in documentation, they will more believe on interactions. And second point, working software over comprehensive documentation. Instead of delivering something in form of documentation or some kind of, see, in waterfall methodology mostly they will be presenting that they have done this and that in the form of a PPT. But customers will not be liking that. They will be liking to see some working software, kind of a demo that we need to present them. So Agile suggests us to provide working software instead of comprehensive documentation. And the next value is customer collaboration over contract negotiation. In the waterfall methodology, what happens, they will negotiate the contract, but in case of Agile, customer collaboration should happen. In every point you have to touch base with the customer to collect the necessary information instead of negotiating for the time slots. And the final thing, responding to change over following a plan. We have to respond to change. In waterfall methodology, what happens, they will follow a strict plan and they will not allow or they will not take any more changes in between their development cycle. But in Agile, we can take the changes in between our development cycle, but it has to be prioritized. According to the priority, we have to adjust our requirements. So this is the first slide, the information in the first slide, and the second slide, mostly the values you have seen has been divided into principles over here. So the first statement says customer satisfaction through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. Customer will be satisfied when you continuously deliver the valuable software to him. And welcoming changes, changing requirements. So in waterfall it will not happen, but in Agile, as we have discussed, we will welcome the changes in the requirements, but based on the priorities. And deliver working software frequently. We have to deliver the working software instead of documentation. And business people and developers must work together daily throughout the project. There will be Scrum meetings that will be happening. There will be different events that will be happening as part of Agile framework, where people from business and developers together work to finish that particular project. And here we need motivated individuals, and we have to support them by providing them necessary information and environment to get our job done. The most efficient and effective method of conveying information to and within a development team is face-to-face conversation. We have to face-to-face converse with each other to convey the information. And working software is the primary measure of progress. So every time they will measure the success of the project based on the working software that you will be delivering to them. And the next point is Agile process promotes sustainable development. Sponsors, developers and users should be able to maintain a constant pace indefinitely. It's not like developers will be doing their work after 5 days. Business analysts will be providing them in 7 days. It's not like that. Everyone has to follow their own pace to complete the project. Continuous attention to technical excellence and good design enhance visibility. We have to enhance our design. We have to improve our technical excellence. This is part of agility. Simplicity, art of maximizing the amount of work not done is essential. So we have to give the quality more than quantity. The best architectures, requirements and designs emerge from self-organization. Those people who are self-motivated themselves will produce good results. That's there in this point. At regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective than Jules and his. So there will be retrospective sections where people will be coming together to understand what are the pain points and what they need to do overcome those pain points. So next slide, Agile methodologies overview. Agile methodologies are approaches or methodologies to develop the software based on Agile principles and values. They prioritize adaptability, collaboration, customer feedback over rigid. So in a waterfall, there will be rigid process. We will not be taking the changes. We will not collaborate with the customer. But Agile encourages us to collaborate with the customer. It will ask customer feedback more frequently, and it will be delivering working software. And there are popular Agile methodologies which include Scrum, Kanban, Extreme Programming, Lean Software Development. We will go through Scrum framework in coming sessions. Each Agile methodology has its unique practices, roles, and ceremonies tailored to. I will come to the ceremonies, roles, and everything in coming slides or coming sessions. So, with this, we will try to end this session. I hope you enjoyed going through this session. Please subscribe to my channel to get more updates regarding Agile methodologies, and we will be going through different kinds of courses in coming weeks or in near future. Thank you all. Thank you for your valuable time.